You know those people after the first two episodes who were criticizing the show for not having any story because apparently they forgot how watching television works? I bet the last couple episodes have made those people feel really stupid. Hey guys, welcome back to the MCU HQ, and this is my non-spoiler review for episode 5 of WandaVision. And man, not giving spoilers is going to be very tricky for this. But there's no spoilers written in my notes, so as long as I stick to those, we should be fine. Spoilers will be tomorrow because I have to rewatch the episode still and dissect this insane piece of content. Alright, so this episode picks up what I believe to be a few hours after the end of episodes 3 and 4. And the mid-season trailer did reveal that they didn't ditch the like outside of Westview stuff. This is still there in this episode. We get to see some of that, but we're also still primarily in the sitcom because that's, the main focus of the show. So we get to see both of those stories advance in some way. And this is the 80s episode. This was a really fun sitcom episode. And we know at the end of episode 3, Tommy and Billy are here. Wanda has kids now, so this episode was really just the family episode. It was cool. There were a couple other people thrown in there that I don't want to talk about because even though they're not spoilers, some of them are just fun to see in the episode. So it's the Vision family is the main focus of the episode, and I have to I just have to talk about Vision's 80s hair because I absolutely hate it. I don't like it. I mean, granted, it's better in the episode than it was on the posters, but it's rough. But speaking of Vision, he gets his own little story in this episode, and I wanted more of that. This episode, hands down, is the most story-centric for Vision. It's the best Vision episode yet. I liked his side story. I think it was my favorite part of the episode. And honestly, if they devoted more of the episode to that, if half of it was Vision's story, instead of kind of splitting up like a third each, like if it was half Vision, I would have been fine with that. I really liked the direction they went with Vision in this episode. But this is WandaVision. Nothing is simple. Nothing is as it seems. This episode gives a lot of questions. It gives some answers, yes. And there is one kind of spooky moment to keep up with the Vision scene from episode 4, where he was dead and he just had the hole in his head. We come back to that in some way. They touch on that, and these horror elements are things that we'll be getting throughout the multiverse saga. Feige said they're in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, directed by Sam Raimi, who did the Evil Dead trilogy. So he's no stranger to horror. We're getting some of them in here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like this in Spider-Man 3. And wow, there is a moment with Wanda in this episode that had me so far on the edge of my seat, I'm surprised I didn't fall out of it. It was intense, insane, and incredible that this one scene with Wanda. If you've seen the episode, you know the scene. I loved it. And the ending of this episode, holy crap. You can't even allude to anything because it is so spoilerific. But something happens that sets up the next few movies and shows and connects a few things. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But the second it ended, I was so upset that I couldn't watch episode 6. Every episode I've said you want to go on to the next one, but this one especially, you're gonna want to go on to the next one. The ending of this episode is brutal. Wow, I loved it. Best episode to date? Yes, and I know I say this after every episode, but I do really think they all kind of each get better and better. I think this episode was something else. It was crazy. I can't wait to rewatch it. I can't wait to hear all of your thoughts on it. and I just really want to binge this show, and I'm so sad I can't. Well, guys, those are my very vague non-spoilers on WandaVision Episode 5. Tried really hard to not mention anything because this is a game-changer episode. So leave your thoughts on the episode, non-spoiler thoughts, down in the comments below. Also leave a like on this video, subscribe, click on the bell icon to receive all notifications from the MCHQ. That's going to be it. Have a great day, guys.